Tage, you guys, you scored in the first period, but you had given up 15 shots, and then you guys just shut it down. I mean, they didn't get much on your net at all after that. How did you guys evolve as the game went on?
I think we did a really good job. I think obviously they got one in the first there kind of shortly after we scored, but I think just did a good job at pressuring them. I think our forecheck was really good today. I don't think we really gave them any time and space when they did get the puck to make any plays, and if they did finally exit their zone, our D were really tight on their gaps, and it made it tough on them all night to establish anything.
Hey, Tage, with Victor and Jeff, their work on the puck really created space for you. What have you really liked about playing with those two guys? What they bring to that?
They're obviously both, like you said, very tenacious on the puck, and obviously a lot of tremendous skill and good vision on them. So I think, like I said, our forecheck was really good tonight, and we were able to get pucks back, and those guys made great plays, and I was on the receiving end of that.
Are you almost at a point with your confidence where you're entering games expecting to score goals? Do you feel that good? Are you in that much of a groove, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've always entered games with the mindset I'm going to score. I think just now I'm getting a lot of opportunity, and they're going in for me, and I think the confidence is continuing to grow, and I think that's just the product of guys playing good hockey all around me too. I think as a group we've been playing good. Obviously we haven't gotten some of the results lately we wanted, but I think we've done a lot of good things, and I think a lot of that success is coming from guys around me.
Thank you.
Tage, right before your second goal, you took a big hit at center ice. It looked like from up here, it kind of made you mad, and you just got up and went straight to the net, and gave them an outlet to set you up there. Is that kind of the way you felt after that hit?
Yeah, I got up and I saw that Skinny was still on the puck, and Vic came in after, kept it in right at the blue line there. Saw Skinny had a lot of time and just tried to find an open spot, and Skinny found me right in the slot there. Just great play.
Tage, Adam Benini, I just wanted to kind of follow up on some of your initial comments. I think you touched on this, but more specifically, Don had talked about earlier in the week that he wanted you to play more aggressively with less hesitation, particularly on the defensive end of the ice. That was the focus. And looking at the game tonight, I thought I saw more of that. Is that fair? And is that kind of sinking into the point where you guys are starting to execute it?
Yeah, I think we've done it in the past few games at times. We haven't done it for a full 60. I think tonight we obviously did it for the entire game, and I think it showed. Like I said, they didn't have much time to make plays, and I think it frustrated them, and we just kept it simple going north, getting pucks behind them, making their D turn. That's not fun to play against. So eventually you wear them enough, and you get your chances.
Thanks, Tage.
Yep.
Tage, I want to follow up on the second goal. It was pretty clear you stared Romanov down all the way back to the bench. Just how much do you want to be playing with that kind of swagger, and does this team need to show that kind of chip on its shoulder on the ice?
Yeah, I don't know. I was a little fired up after I got hit there, so it's a nice way to kind of, I guess, pay him back a little bit. And yeah, it's good. I think we play with confidence. Obviously, good things happen, and I thought tonight our whole team did that. Played with a lot of confidence, made a lot of good plays with the puck exiting the zone, and it's fun to play when you're playing like that.
Okay, thank you, Tage.
Yeah, thanks.
Just gonna adjust this a little bit here.
Very high tech with the garbage can here.
All right, starting with Mike.
Cody, I'm just interested in your thoughts on the way this team responded in this game. I mean, you guys Your penalty kill got a shorthanded goal. You played the game with swagger. You pressed in the offensive zone. Just in general, how good did it feel this entire performance?
Yeah, it feels nice. It definitely felt good. We played a lot of hockey, a lot of hard games in a short amount of time, and a good response like that tonight. And the part you all pointed out there, everything in between the whistles was played hard and played fast. So that's a good win for us.
Cody, you've put in a lot of work with Tage in the face-off dot during practices. You've seen how much work he's put in since moving to center. I mean, what are your thoughts on the way that he's handled that assignment and the way that it's allowed him to sort of, find his game and make an impact this way?
Well, he's a guy that thrives with the puck on a stick. So winning faceoffs is just as important as any other part or any other area of the ice. So the last couple of weeks, he's really starting to pull them back, and the more time he's got it and that line's got it on their stick, obviously the better off our chances are. So I like the way he's, like I said, snapping back, and he's doing a good job of when he hasn't won a few, he's battling and things.
Cody, there are a lot of times in this game we could say it's a turning point, but not only to kill off the 4 minutes, but to get two of the best scoring opportunities during that 4 minutes and then getting the goal. Do you think that's really the biggest part of the game right there? Because that could have maybe turned it around had it gone the other way.
Yeah, no, it's you don't want to see the 4 minutes. That's tough, but there's chances to go. You've got to be smart when and when not to go. We did a good job of that there. It was a 2-on-1, turned into a goal, a good second effort by Oki. And it's a big momentum shift. So you keep that up. That's a special team before, either whether it's a big block by Hager or before that, goal by Oki, or a big save by Ticker. They all add up, and they all should give your team momentum.
How about your goal? Were you pretty sure that Hinostroza was going to come back to you, or did you just want to make yourself available just in case?
It's hard. You don't really see the puck going through 2 or 3 guys like that. So try and find the soft spot, and you hope it comes. And, it was a great pass. It was good conversation. Not conversation, but good talk before leading up to it, coming up the ice. Benny let me know he was there, and then we were able to finish a good net drive and ended up in the back of the net. So that's good.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Let's go, everybody.
Anyone got anything for Ticker?
Dustin, let's start here with the first couple minutes of the third period. I mean, you made 3 saves there to keep the team up to. Just how big did that stretch feel for you?
I think it was big. We've been playing an unbelievable game so far, and we knew they were going to push. And I've said it before, I'm a member of a unit out there, and they were going to push. And glad I was able to help and stop a couple early there. And then, as you guys saw, we took over the rest of the third there.
The goaltenders union understands that the position has a lot of ups and downs, but obviously it's been tough for both of you guys in recent games. Just how big was this for you to get a win and play the way you did in this game tonight, given how the last few have gone?
I mean, just like anything, you got to move forward. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs in the season, and I think you want to be there for your teammates and be better, and just put in the work and try to move forward and be better the next game. And I think as a group, we all did that tonight.
Thank you.
Dustin, in the first period, the team gave up 15 shots, and then I think in the next 36 minutes, you gave up 7. What was the difference, did you feel, when they kind of locked it down and didn't let Montreal get in there as much as maybe they did in the first period?
I think we just wore them down a bit. I think we were just tenacious on the forecheck and sticking on puck, and it was just hard for them to get anything going. Nothing necessarily that they weren't doing, just us playing our game, and when we're doing our thing and playing well, it's just nonstop pressure on the forecheck and in the D zone, just limiting time and space. And I think we just played our game for those 30 minutes, and that's what our group's able to do when we stick to what gives us success.
Okay, thank you, Dustin.
Thank you.
All right, folks, Donnie's walking in right now. You can go ahead and raise your hands for Donnie. We'll start with Bill.
This is maybe your best all-around effort in a few weeks. Just are you starting to see that aggression consistently that you were so effective with over the first couple of weeks of the season again?
Yeah, we definitely looked more like we hoped to look with as far as our identity and transition game and defending quicker. So that was nice, very nice to see us get back to that. And if the guys felt that, they felt they got themselves in a rhythm. They did things to get in a rhythm. We talk about handing off a better shift to the next guys that are up and doing the right things along the way. So, the game was much easier that way for the next guys hopping over the board. They were set up well.
Thank you.
Hi, Don. With the what we're seeing from Tage, the consistency of his game, how much of that is just confidence and maybe him not experiencing or being able to handle the ups and downs of the season better now that he has experience under his belt?
Yeah, we're all witnessing him, the benefit of him gaining experience. It's turning in the form of confidence each and every day. Even the second goal he scored tonight, he took a big hit, and it did nothing but make him more possessed and determined, and he banging his stick. He wanted to score, and he did immediately after the hit. And that shows, he was a little ticked off taking the hit, and he said, "I'm gonna take matters in my own hands here." Obviously responded with a goal, and it was a big goal. It was obviously third period. The 3-goal spread really solidified the game at that point for us.
He stared down Romanov all the way to the bench. Do you like it when he shows that swagger, on the ice?
Yeah, I love it. There's two components to that. You love it when you see it and when you back it up. So he had both components there. So yes, I do love what I saw out of that.
Don, we've talked so much in recent days about goaltending, and you look at tonight's game. Dustin doesn't get a lot of work after the first period, but how big was that first 2 minutes of the third? He made 3 stops to keep you in control and with a 2-goal lead, and then you pulled away.
And they might, just for you, he is our hotter goaltender right now, just so you know that. But it was big. He looked. I love the way he looked. Confident. He absorbed pucks, and the rebounds. Any rebounds or any pucks that went off and were in the corner for the most part, not front. But again, he reads the shot selection very well, and he did all of that tonight. And then as you mentioned, when he had to be, he was our final line of defense, and there was some time and space for the shooter. He came up big. He read. He's got good. You talk about hockey sense. Goaltenders have hockey sense too, and he read the shooters very well.
Don, when we talk about him, getting his game back, did it almost start in Boston? I mean, when he took over in the second period, he didn't give up a goal until the 5-minute major late in the game. So did really him kind of getting his game back start there?
It did, absolutely started there. I was apprehensive to put him in that game, and you guys know it because I said it. And when he had to jump in the game, I thought it took him a couple minutes to get to calm. And once he did, his competitive fire took back over. I think he might have been in his own head prior to that, fell out of rhythm and was struggling to get back in. And he's such a competitive guy that works against him at that point. And yeah, now he feels in sync, and that competitiveness shines through. And it's back to productive ways.
As far as recalling Brett Murray, why did you guys make the move, and what did you think of him? He looked very engaged early. He almost scored that goal.
Yeah, I liked his game a lot. We certainly believe in him. I wanted and been pushing to, been excited to get him games and time, and just we had some room on the roster. We felt we just felt we should get him in there, and we want to see him. I went and watched the game in Rochester a week ago, and he had 2 goals. He had a great game, and I wanted to get him in last time he was up. We didn't, so we felt we could tonight, and I liked what I saw.
I'm just checking. Was R2 injured or no?
No. So he's eligible tomorrow. We'll see where we're at. We hop on the plane here, and we could make a lineup change tomorrow, I guess. But we'll decide either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you, Don.
Yep. Have a great night, guys.
All right, thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.